This is my what it costs for my motorized bicycle. The bike itself was $58 and I purchased it from Walmart. The engine was $89.99. I got that off eBay. I've got I had to replace the little crank here because I kept shaving off the part, this little mechanism which the pedal hooked up to, and it finally just broke off because I shaved it so thin. So I welded on a cast iron steel plate crank to it. Then that was $8.59. I got that off Amazon. The seat clamp here, this the one that came with it was, God, it was paper thin. It just kept flattening out, and my seat kept going at an angle, and I practically fell off of it every time I hit a bump. That was $10, but it's heavy duty, and this one's been holding up. I had to order new pedals because the other one just wore out. The kickstand, this was actually I got that off of Amazon. That's a motorcycle kickstand. I got that off Amazon. It's Amazon warehouse. And I paid $9.84, and I think it was $14.99 originally. But I had to make some modifications. I had to cut off an inch from there. I had to flatten out the stop because it would drag the ground when I went around corners. And when I flattened out the stop, then when it was up, then it started dragging the tire because it went too high. So I put a little screw right there, and that stops it at the perfect level. It doesn't drag. And it's perfect height now since I cut off that end there. Let's see what's next. Chain tensioner, that right there. It's been real nice. I have some issues with my sprocket. I don't have it perfectly aligned. That's gonna be my next project, is to try to get that better aligned, because when I get to a high speed, it starts going, like it's bumping, like I'm hitting bumps. But that little thing, it does help. It does work much better than that one it came with. And that was $12.97. I had these little fenders here. They were gloss black plastic, and I painted them flat black. This little speedometer, which is, like I've posted for, it's absolutely useless. Actually, it's just mainly for show. When it tops out at 60 plus miles, that's when I'm going full throttle down a hill, wind at my back. My top speed's been almost 26 miles per hour. That speedometer, it will be over here in the past the 60. So and I tried, like I said, I tried to modify it to where it would think it was a bigger, because this is designed for a 26-inch bicycle, that speedometer. So I tried to make it think it was a larger wheel than it is by bending that out, but it didn't help. And that I got off eBay for $7.99. Oh, did I say this? The fenders for $16.88. That was also another Amazon warehouse deal, which is I've gotten most of my stuff off Amazon warehouse. I've only been burned twice, and you can send it back if it's something wrong with it. Now I do have a headlight ordered, which I have not received. It's coming from China off eBay. That won't be here till March or April, but I'm still counting in the price. It was $6.79. The rear wheel, God, the wheel that came with it just broke to pieces. It was a piece of crap. All the inside, the bearings all broke out and stuck out the sides, and it was just super thin metal. So I got that's a much heavier duty tire. It cost $20. It's brand new. I got it from a guy in Longview. Real great guy. I liked him a lot. New bicycle seat. I didn't have to get one. The one that came with it was this little rocket bicycle seat for a kid. And I didn't want to rock it, so I put the old bicycle seat from my bicycle over there hanging from the wall. That's my racing bike. And this seat would have cost $13.89. And then I spent about $12 on spray paint, which is, flat black, and the desert tan, which I really love that desert tan. And like I mentioned earlier, I was, this close to camoing the bike, but I figured if I want to resell it, I better keep it a kind of neutral color. And the tan worked out real good. It's real sharp. And what else did I do? Now, I have purchased some other things. Like I purchased a new spark plug. It doesn't, they say that will increase its efficiency and spark power. I'm thinking about another, carburetor, but some guy on YouTube was saying that these carburetors are great. Don't waste your money. So he makes a good point. So I'm gonna probably leave that alone. But overall, before tax, not including the new spark plug, $271.89 is how much this investment cost. And I didn't figure in, my time or my welding, which is crap. But no, I shouldn't belittle my own welding. I think I did okay. And or my welding materials, I didn't include those. Which part of it was from an old shopping cart that I found next to a dumpster. Like the bar here and this bar, after I shaved off. That's what happened to the original. These bikes are designed for 10-year-old, 100-pound probably max, and I'm 200 pounds, 6 foot. Senior citizen. It shouldn't be riding a little motorized bike, but I wanted something that's small. I wanted it to look this small. I didn't want a bicycle that looked like it had a motor on it. I wanted it to kind of look like a little mini motorcycle, which I think I've kind of succeeded. But with tax for Texas would be $22.43 for a grand total of $294.32. And I could probably have bought a Chinese bicycle or Chinese motorcycle this size for cheaper than that. I don't know. I hadn't priced that yet. But that's my bill. That's my expense. Did I waste my money? If you ask my 91-year-old dad or my wife or my son, they'd all say yes, because you shouldn't be on this. An old guy shouldn't be riding around on a little kid's 20-inch bicycle that wasn't designed to hold a man of your frame. But that's it for this video and for this build, and I plan on doing another one and waste some more money. I mean, what else do I got to do since I'm retired now?